enjoy the fun, chatting with interesting people while styling while we run. It's Kickin in Crocs. We're kicking in Crocs.
Hello and welcome to Kickin the Crocs, the podcast. We talk about martial arts stuff, geeky stuff, and all sorts of stuff. My name is Dave. One half of Kickin the Crocs.
No, you're not a half.
I am Nick, a quarter at this point.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Except for Dave.
Actually, because what am I then? So wait a minute. Then he just took over the company.
I just said that. We just got the.
I mean,
it was a
took over
silent
the dark
takeover.
I
company.
was
Silent.
the founding member.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you decided that we were going to split things evenly.
And I'm just the guest.
My
that never
name
went
is
away.
Steve. I don't know what percentage of Kickin' the Crocs I am anymore.
2%.
I guess so.
Yeah. I have 2%. I have 48%. You have 50%. You need 51% to be in charge. So you have 51%. We'll just give it to you. I have 47.
I'm controlling
Steve has
stock.
2.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'm controlling stock
Yes,
right now.
you are controlling stock of our
Dave's controlling
negative
stock.
return stock.
I have control.
Well, yeah, legitimately. Oh, we're gonna have to
Legitimately?
fix that. We're gonna have to fix that with some merchandise soon, though.
Yes.
Comment below any
Did we
merchandise
go
ideas you guys
public?
have.
We went public?
We did not go public.
We're publicly available.
We are
we traded?
our content
We're
is
traded on the NASDAQ?
is available to the public. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it was before we jump into any topics, I just want to tell all the people that are listening and or watching, we are at the time of this recording 8 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. We are at 992 people. Share this with a friend. Help us out. Get us to that 1,000 mark that we've been coveting. And we're also, we are over halfway to our watch time goal so that we can actually become monetized here on Kickin' and Crocs. So when you're watching the podcast, watch the entire thing. Please don't cut out halfway. Give us the whole watch time. Leave it on in the background while you're doing stuff at home.
Definitely why we should make shorter podcasts.
Oh yeah. Seriously.
I don't know. I don't know if that would help us anyway.
You know
but
what?
we'll see.
When you're done with your intro.
No, that's it.
That was it.
So I was at we are actually filming on Sunday, which is really
Yeah,
nice.
this is literally hours before I have to
that's
upload
it.
this.
I was at a family event yesterday. It was my cousin's 19th birthday. Awesome. Happy birthday, Soph. And I was talking to another cousin of mine, and she was mentioning how what she'll do is she'll just live stream and talk about whatever and do things around the house. And at some point, they'll reach a point where she gets monetized, which is really weird.
Yeah, no. Well,
I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes,
Well, live
Well,
stream watch
nothing
time.
really specific. Just
yeah, it's live.
whatever.
She's also, I'm
And I told her, I
assuming,
said,
an
"You're a
attractive young lady.
Yes. And I told her
well,
that.
there you go.
I said, no one's
I
watching me
mean-
that long.
Yeah, no one's
I hate
watching
to
us
say
that
us
long.
two bald guys.
You never
Maybe
know.
him. He's still in that
Yes,
demographic where somebody might watch
yes.
him.
Yeah.
You and I have aged out of that
Yeah.
demographic. But like,
We need to be somewhat interesting, and that is also a struggle. So
No. You two have gotten some comments too.
Yes, move out of the way. I can't see Steve.
That wasn't it.
Please turn the camera more towards Steve. You guys talk, but let Steve be the viewpoint. It's like a radio show, except you're the
hello,
cover.
welcome to Two Uggos and Steve.
Welcome to Two Dudes and Steve.
2 Uggs and a Croc.
Oh man,
So
it's
anyway-
so funny.
Yeah, so we did a Spartan race. That's why we're doing it today.
Yes.
That's cool.
'Twas brutal. 'Twas
We
brutal.
did.
Yes, because it
Mountain
wasn't
Creek
just a
Vernon
Spartan race. Yeah, go ahead.
Beast. Yeah, Mountain Creek Vernon Beast, which
is-
those of you guys that don't know, it is the 13.2
It's
officially.
supposed to be like
Supposed to be like 13 miles. It
supposed to
comes
be
out.
13.1.
It comes out to 14 miles
It's
actually.
usually around 14-ish, a little over, depending on the obstacle setup. Because they don't count obstacle distances.
They don't
Oh,
count
no?
that. Nope.
No.
So any place,
Oh,
any
that's definitely over. Yeah.
any
No,
amount
it's
of
always-
walking
it's
that you
always
do for
over.
carrying stuff.
Yeah.
Does not count.
So it's points to points. So to the obstacle. But if you're going up the mountain with the sandbag and down, none of that distance counts in here. So for the bulk of the race, I was about anywhere between half a mile to 0.7 off. So like if I was at 12.7, then we on my watch, we were coming up to mile 12 on their mile markers.
Got it. Okay.
So generally speaking,
And that makes sense because some of the obstacles are like a decent distance as far as like meters wise, just to
yeah.
make sure. You
I
can
mean,
get
I
from
saw
one side to
somebody.
the
I
other.
saw somebody complain on like we were reading we were on the Spartan groups and whatnot, and somebody was like complaining about like I saw people skipping obstacles and cutting the course and like.
All right, man.
But he was talking to competitive, which
Oh, God.
He is competitive.
he was talking about competitives
They were doing that in competitive?
in general, which you really shouldn't be doing that if you're in a competitive. But you're in open heat like us.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
If he was complaining about
As
open
much.
heat, then he should shut up. But if
Yeah.
if that's happening in competitive,
But
that's a
do they
problem.
get docked in
competitors are
competitive?
not supposed to do it.
Yeah.
So if they, but is there someone manning
They're
each
supposed
station?
to be.
They're supposed to be
there's-
watching.
Yes, there's volunteers at each station, and they're supposed to be watching to make sure the competitives
Are doing what they're
either
supposed
they
to do.
attempt the obstacle
Or
or,
they do
the
the
penalty
challenge
loop
penalty,
or whatever but like us weekend warriors were like some things are just like not safe because it was very muddy, very wet, very slippery,
Cold.
and honestly, we would have attempted some of it. We had a group with us.
We did.
So, like, had it been maybe just me, Kelsey, Steve, even I gotta give it like we were saying, Joe and Jay were like,
Doing really well.
Jay brought his game yesterday.
Well, he was determined to
Even-
beat our time from last
Even
year.
Kelsey was like, "Oh, Jay brought his game. Like Jay was good to go." I don't even know how that man ran in shorts and a t-shirt the entire race.
Wow.
He's
Some people are built
according
that
to
way,
him.
though.
It's according to him. He's a little bit more padded.
Well,
So,
I have friends
yeah,
that
some
24/7,
insulation.
But even-
all year
even
round,
Joe got cold.
shorts and then shorts
Even
and
Joe
And
Jay
Joe's like, if I'm cold, I know you guys must be freezing. Poor Danielle was like freezing,
Oh yeah,
and she
blue.
could do. She's like, she could do pretty much every obstacle.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the one thing we skipped some obstacles. We're like, we've never failed the obstacle. Like we've
Yeah,
never
so,
once.
in other words,
not done
we
it?
got nothing to prove. we
Listen,
over here
for-
like we just did this a gajillion times. I'm fine skipping it once to keep ourselves
Yeah,
safe
I attempted
and
the.
to keep us moving. Like we were trying to get done.
We
At
did-
this point,
we
you
did-
guys do this out of hobby, like you enjoy
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's
Exactly.
not you're not getting sponsorships. So.
it's we like the
Until we do one in
challenge.
Crocs.
We like the challenge. We like that they're hard. We honestly, we did every wall. I
did every
attempted. Steve was the only one that got over the one wall, with the mountain grips.
Yeah.
I attempted it. I chose the wrong lane because I should have done it the way Steve did it, which is he did one hand on each grip. The lane I picked, I could only do one hand on one grip.
Okay.
It was a mistake. I mean, I've completed that obstacle before, so I've done it before. But
No stress.
It just caught you this time.
yeah, well, I made the first attempt, and I was like, I was like, I could go a second time.
Couldn't. It was
Really?
like, you ever get that cold where like your hands are cold and you
Yeah.
like it hurt? You're
Yes.
forcing them
I
to
was-
open and close. We got to that point.
I was going to do it a second time, and I was like, I don't think so. And then the wall leads to metal bars, and then Steve had gotten to the metal bars. He's like, no, the bars are freezing.
the bars.
Now,
It was
could
like
you guys,
holding blocks of ice. from
theoretically,
Antarctica.
you're allowed to wear gloves and stuff. Like, there's no.
Oh, we had gloves.
Yeah, gloves.
Oh, okay. I don't know if there's any.
Well, I didn't have the
Restrictions,
grippy gloves.
you just had gloves.
I had
Yeah.
just regular like fabric
I had
gloves.
both. I had because Kelsey apparently her aunt had gotten her like
Yeah.
this huge pack of like those little cotton
Yeah, that's what I
disposable
had.
gloves.
Yep.
So I was wearing that in the beginning, try to keep my hands warm and stuff like that, and then I had grippy gloves for anything. I usually use the grippy gloves for anything that involves a rope to keep that from getting burned.
The cotton gloves are tough too, though, because the wind blows through.
But
those
in
things
all the
sometimes.
years,
Once they
of
got
running,
wet, it was
Yeah.
done.
in all my years of running, I can tell you, gloves. I'm not warmer with gloves on. Individual mittens where your hands are touching, where your fingers are touching, always warmer. So I couldn't get my hands warm until I took the gloves, pulled my fingers out, and just let the fingers flap,
In the
and
knuckle
kept
of
my
the glove.
hands in the lower part, and then my hands warmed up again because my fingers have to touch each other. It just they need the warmth, and then we gave D
That'd
that
be a
tip.
good little like test.
We gave
to see
D
how
that
people
tip
feel
towards
with-
the end,
and that worked out.
Oh my god, so much better.
Nice.
It was so much better for
See,
me that my
that's
fingers could
experience.
like
I wouldn't have known that.
touch.
That's
Well,
interesting.
After experiencing the cold bars on that wall, it was like a wall with mountain climber grips, and then above it was
Yeah.
like metal bars as like a ladder on the other side. So that you have to climb up the wall with the grips and then climb down the metal barred ladder. And the whole time I'm going down, I'm like, oh god, it's so cold. And I get down to the bottom, I'm like, oh. And after that point, my hands were
Couldn't
just
re-
not.
yeah,
they
we
were
got to
done.
there's an obstacle called a beater, which is like a spinning monkey bars, and neither Steve or I have ever failed that obstacle. So we got to it. I got up on the. I have to take the what we call the short person route. So there's
Same.
There's the ones in the middle
Okay.
I have just one
that
step.
have like one step,
One
and,
little step stool.
and then if you go to the far left or far right, they have a double step stool. for us
It's
short
like, it's like a
folks.
stairs, like a portable stairs.
Because I can't reach on the one. Like,
Okay.
I just can't reach. I'd have to, like, jump.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to do that. So I was like, should I do it? I think I might be able to. Like, I want to try, maybe. So I get up, 1, 2, and really fit looking dude next to me goes one bar out, and his hand just goes like right off the thing. Just slides right off the thing. He goes down into the bottom. I'm like, nah, I'm good. So I get down, and
You're like, around I go.
The timing was perfect though, because like I'm shaking. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna do it. I get to here, and I look at Joe. Joe's next because he wasn't gonna attempt it because of his shoulder. He wasn't gonna do the hanging. He just had surgery.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he did some things, but like he wasn't gonna try to hang from stuff just yet. So I look at Joe. I was like, "Don't worry, Steve's gonna beast this thing. He always does." And Steve gets up, and like it was perfect timing. So Steve's out there. He's like, "Oh, Steve's got this." He like watching everybody rip themselves off. Steve's got monster grip. He's not going anywhere. He's up in the store. And goes, "Nah, I'm not doing it." Just as I said, but like. So unbeknownst, because you were like on the stool,
I was over there.
I had just
by
said
Kelsey.
I was just said to Joe. I'm like, Steve's gonna kill this thing, and he goes, "I'm not doing it." And he gets down. I'm like,
never mind.
just kidding.
Well,
But it was the timing. It was exactly as I said it.
Jay tried before me, and he grabbed the first bar, and he was about to go to the second bar.
Okay.
Jay has done it before too.
Jay has done it before too. He said after he fell, he said to me, my hand like locked up, like it like froze, like that's how cold the metal was. And then Kelsey went up and she grabbed the bar and she was like, "Oh my god, that is cold," and she got down.
Also, Kelsey never felt that either.
Yeah,
she
got down, and then I got up there and I'm like, it's just not worth it. Like it's just not. We have so much more race to do.
Yeah.
Like, there was so much more to go.
Is that pretty early in the or middle? Like
It
early
was.
to middle?
It was
mile 6.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
middle,
was
like
pretty
right
early.
middle.
It was pretty early. Yeah, it was.
Listen,
almost,
when you're at
halfway.
mile 5, but it's roughly 14, 15-ish miles, depending.
Yeah.
You're like, because you never know exactly what it's gonna be.
Yep.
You're like,
I need to pace myself.
we gotta do that 2 more times, like that opening 5 miles 2 more times, and the mountain is really the
challenge. You're feeling it.
the.
No one fell down the mountain. That's good.
Well, anybody.
No, not fall down. No.
No, I
No, 'cause
felt
I know
it.
in the past you guys have said people have like skid down like as they're trying to do
So
obstacles.
what's the way Spartans are set up, like you're going up and you're like, gotta be coming down now because it bends around, and when you turn, it's going up further, and you're like,
You're like, no.
they have a way of always doing that where but like seasoned people, like veterans, we know.
It was.
We're going up.
We know we're still going
You're
up.
going up.
So-
But what the funniest part was, we would round a corner, right? We would see the uphill first because we were a little bit in front. We'd be walking, and then we hear from behind us Joe go, "Ah!" and then bleep.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was
He
so
slipped?
funny. Like, no, not slip. He
No,
saw the
he just
uphill.
saw the uphill.
Oh, no.
He saw the uphill, and then we just still going up. Like he would think that corner is the end. Like that's it. That's the up.
So
and then he rounds the corner, sees more, and
But,
like
yeah,
every
For me, the
single time.
the non-racers equivalent is like when you're on a line for a ride at like Great Adventure or Disney, and then you get to the inside. You're like, oh, we're almost done. You go to the inside. It's 15 more.
Yeah,
miles.
exactly.
No! That's like
Exactly.
the non-racer equivalent.
Yes.
And I gotta say though, Joe's one of those guys though. It doesn't matter how hard it is, or like he's always still and joke around,
Like,
talk.
let's do it. Yeah. Have fun.
Like I've never seen him actually just like
Get
in a
upset.
bad mood. I don't think I've ever seen him in a bad mood.
And he wasn't even really in a bad mood.
No, I've never seen him in a
It
bad
just
mood.
called him like, yikes.
But
No, but it was like jovial, kind of like it was said in jest.
there was,
course,
yeah,
100%.
kind of. There were moments where he was kind of just like quiet. He was just like you could tell that he was also just done. Like he just wanted to be done.
Yeah, there was definitely some points in the race where especially like we're at mile 10, you're just like, I'm done. This is done. We're done.
It's not fun anymore.
Like the Beast is my least favorite distance.
Absolutely.
But you do it because you want to earn that trifecta.
Trifecta.
So
Yeah,
it's
to
like
push
I had goal.
ourselves.
That's the goal.
I
want.
like the super the best, sprint second best because I feel like the sprint sometimes depending
Too quick?
can be too quick.
for the amount of effort to get there.
But the Beast sometimes can be just too long.
Yeah. Well, now you've done the Beast for the year. Like you're not doing another one.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we're done for the year. But yeah,
That's cool, guys.
so
Well, I'm glad that you guys are
And then
in
we ate
recovery
at
mode.
the fanciest restaurant we've ever eaten at after a Spartan race.
Oh my God! So
What,
Joe,
really?
well, see,
Because Joe was, Joe's up
Joe
there.
was staying at the hotel for the weekend. He was going from Friday to Monday.
Nice.
So he said that there was a restaurant in the hotel, and the hotel is like 6-minute drive from where the race is.
Okay.
We could set a reservation so that we would literally get off the course,
And be able to
get
go to
changed,
dinner.
go right to dinner, not have to worry about driving to a place where there's a wait or anything like that. Like we could literally just sit down.
So theoretically, it's all sounding great.
And it was great.
It was a
I
great
will say this.
restaurant.
We
Yeah.
got there, and we're watching these people walk in like these beautiful suits and dresses.
Oh no, you're still in
stuff
running
like
gear.
that, and we're just like walking in sweatpants,
Well, we
like
changed
hobbling
it.
in.
We
like,
changed in the parking lot
Yeah, yeah,
of
yeah.
the Spartan race. So like we're changing out of muddy clothes, but you're in the parking lot. So and it's raining the whole time. So like you're changing into like sweats basically that are
Comfort clothes.
also wet. And there's a wedding going on at the hotel.
Oh, great.
So we're like there's a wedding party thing downstairs. And we're walking in like
hobbling in, like, where's the restaurant?
is there a restaurant? And they're like, so I walk up to the desk and I'm like, we're looking for the Kite restaurant.
Uh-huh.
And they're like,
Upstairs.
And I'm like,
Of course. Elevator? I hope elevator.
no, we took the stairs.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
It was a good restaurant. The bathrooms again were downstairs, so I'm like, we gotta go wash our hands.
So we went all
go
the
to
way
bathroom.
upstairs. We're like, okay, so we're gonna go wash our hands now after because we ordered like the waiter was
yeah.
there. We ordered, and like, wait, we gotta wash our hands now. Where's the bathrooms? Downstairs. We're like,
Of course, the race never
And
ends.
then, of course, it's one of those two flights. And so you take the flight down the aisle and take another flight
and then
down.
this guy almost wipes
and then
out
I
on
almost
the
wiped
stairs.
out on the last like 6 steps. I was like, like trying not to fall.
no.
I was
'Cause
like, dude, you got through that whole race.
Did
I
you
tipped
guys
my
get
toe.
the-
You slipped 4 times and you still got through that whole
Did you
race.
get
Do
the
not do
text
it now.
message that says thank you for participating in our race extension at our local hotel conglomerate?
Like I just tipped. Like my
He
toe
lost his balance. Yeah, you
caught
yeah.
caught one of the steps. So then it was like I was tumbling down, like but trying not to fall. So it was just like trying to catch my
Yeah.
footing, and I don't
All
have.
these fancily dressed people in the lobby looking at us like, what are these two?
Yeah.
What are these two guys?
Yeah,
Maitre D. It looks like random bums.
beautiful
stumbled into
hotel
the
though.
restaurant.
They had a
No, it was
big
really
gym,
nice.
like the big gym you see behind the glass
Well,
wall. They had a
was it like
basketball court.
a
They had-
specific
Crystal Springs.
Is it like a
Crystal
Marriott
Falls?
conglomerate or something?
I don't know.
Like,
Crystal
or-
Springs.
I don't know.
Nice. I hope
It was
that
yeah,
sounds awesome.
and then we were all getting like hot teas and hot chocolates
Yeah.
and stuff like that to try to warm ourselves up because we were still shivering.
Of course.
Chill to the bone.
We were chilled all the way to the like we were still like our body temp and it dropped. Our body, I think I got the coldest when we were getting changed.
Oh, I was too.
That's when I felt the
That's when I
coldest.
felt the
Now,
coldest
who
too. when we were
did you
getting
guys
changed.
drive in 3 separate cars?
No,
Like,
no,
I
no.
drove you guys.
We do one car.
The 3
Steve
of you?
drove.
I got to deal
Or
with
all of everybody.
Me,
5 of
well,
us.
5 of us, except for Jay.
Joe.
Joe was already
Joe was
out
already
there.
out there, yeah, for the weekend.
And usually we'll drive us and Joe and Jay will be separate because usually Jay's kids run the kids races.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
But
Not this
they
time.
didn't
Yeah.
do it
Not
this time.
Luckily, they didn't. They would have been miserable.
So instead of Jay driving up by himself, because without the family, it would have been by himself. We took him with us.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, fun. It's a fun car ride. It's just, yeah, it's just.
Well, I'm glad you guys are warmer now because that sounds
Yes.
super fun.
Yeah, your cold is changing. I was cold is changing too. I was like, oh
yeah,
god.
the coldest while we were it was crazy, and then I had to deal with the stress of driving home in the rain on the
Yes.
parkway. So much fun.
All right. Well, that's sounds like overall though, you guys are still happy you did it.
Oh yes,
You got to
100%.
wrap up with a good meal. What'd you guys eat by the way at this place? What
I
was
got
that like?
we
We got
me and him got
wings.
chicken
Him and I got
wings.
wings.
Yeah,
Nice.
just keep it simple. Finger food, chicken wings, fries. Good to go.
And most of those places aren't going to mess that up.
And they had
No,
like
they
a
didn't. It was
flatbread
awesome.
margarita we got for like an
That's
appetizer.
true. Yeah,
And,
there was a
the
flatbread margarita.
They had gotten 2 appetizers before we got there. Joe's wife ordered a margarita
Avocado
flatbread and an
toast.
avocado toast.
Nice.
So that was already sitting at the table. When we sat down, there was avocado toast and flatbread.
Margarita
like,
pizza.
already there.
Perfect.
Water was there too,
Yeah.
ready to
Time
go.
to warm the inside.
So we're like, okay. And then we're like, tea. We need tea.
We need tea now.
I like it. Well, staying on the food course, we're going to transition to
Do
my
it.
gripe or my
Is it
discomfort
time?
mode.
Is it time? All right, ready? Here we go.
And I do have a Croc thing to talk about too.
Oh, good. Cool.
Awesome sauce.
After.
But first, it's time for
Discomfort Mode.
Discomfort Mode.
Okay, go. You guys always forget to have an AI intro that I overlaid.
No, I know, but I just said it.
Oh, okay.
So you know when to put it in.
Yeah.
Good.
That
All right.
the point.
So,
anyways, go ahead.
Staying on the food topic, I went to Wawa to pick up some sandwiches for Luca and I before classes last week. And when I went there, at the end, they said, hey, would you mind filling out a survey about your experience? And they give you a little card with the QR code on it to fill out the survey. Sure. The lady was very nice. The service was quick as it normally is at a Wawa.
Yes.
So I said, sure, I'll jump on here and I'll do this survey. I was sitting in my car. Luca and I are sitting in the car. I scanned the survey. I said, Luca, give me a couple seconds. I just got to fill out the survey real quick. I'm thinking 3, maybe 4 questions. Your standard. How was your service?
Were you
polite
greeted?
they? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the experience? Would you recommend it to someone else, right?
Yeah.
This was, I think, because I didn't finish it, 30 deep.
What?
And the questions.
30 questions?
Listen, the questions they started at. This is Wawa, folks. The questions they started asking was, what is your nationality? What is your household income? How often do you purchase things?
You sure you weren't applying for the Wawa loan?
You're right, exactly. The Wawa, yeah, home equity loan.
I guess they're trying to get to know their clientele.
There are ways to grab that data without asking anybody anything.
Yep.
You take it right from the credit card data. It's your newer
All
credit
marketing,
card
all-
options are able to pull that data
And
out
all marketing
without
companies-
giving you private information. It won't say this was Steve, but it'll say you've had 30% of your clients coming from
Right,
Northern
and
Brick or
there's
whatever it
marketing
is.
companies that do that too.
Yes.
Like you could do targeted marketing to like households with X amount of income,
Yep.
that have 2 children, like.
But it
and
can
they'll
tell
do that.
you where your clientele is
Yeah,
coming
oh, yeah,
from. So you
100%.
know, do I want to target here, or no, I'm already saturated there.
yeah.
I want to focus here. So the fact that they did this, which was supposed to be a survey on basically how's your experience with the person in the store, they made it into this very long survey, and then they started asking personal questions. And you can ask Luca. I was like, forget this noise, and I canceled out of the survey, and I never completed the survey.
Yeah.
Because
Just wasting
one,
my time.
I'm like, how many questions are there? This is the 4th page of questions, and then it got to these personal questions. Oh my God, it's none of your business. I'm buying a sub, right? Like this is what I came in for a sandwich. I got it. Thank you. You do not. It's like
But we need to know
Oh my God.
how
It's-
many sandwiches
Yeah.
can you actually afford?
Yeah.
Should you?
Yeah, did you undercut us by only getting 1 sub? Should you have gotten 40? Oh, it was a joke. So I said their hit rate on this survey being completed has to be abysmal. It has to be like 1% or less.
I think you'd be surprised though. I think there's people out there that like don't even think anything about it. They're like, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Here's mine. Like,
No, I
For
still
me, it would just be
think
the sheer amount of questions that would annoy me.
yes.
I'm like, why am I doing this?
Usually your top survey question threshold is 10, and that's a lot already.
Can't I just give a star rating?
Usually
Like,
10.
What
Yeah.
happened to that?
And now we're down to the point where it's 3 to 5, right? And it's usually what we just mentioned already.
Yep.
Would you return? Did you enjoy your overall experience? What
Yeah.
did you think of the
Recommend it?
person?
Would you recommend it
Yeah,
to
would you
somebody
recommend
else?
it? Yep.
How
So that's
satisfied,
within. But when they were going all over the place with these questions, and I have it in the car. So later I will show you guys, and you will see the extent. And I'm a Wawa goer. Like I'm fine with Wawa. I like the gas stations. We
prove
go
it.
to
What's
the-
your annual income? What's your?
Yeah, exactly. How much? No. What percentage of your annual income do you spend in Wawa? Exactly. Shows you're a true believer. So that is my gripe. Wawa, get it together. Whoever's in charge of your surveys, if you actually want feedback on how your team is doing, bring it down to 5, maybe 10, and don't ask me about what is not related to your actual business. It's none of your business. Thank you. That is my gripe.
Yeah, step off, Wawa.
Yeah, seriously. That is my discomfort mode for the day.
We've had Wawa incidents going to Spartan races.
What do you mean?
Have we?
Explain.
Not incidents with Wawa itself, but like, was it 2 years ago, the Sarah incident?
Are you talking about where she said there was going to be no Wawa and then there
Yeah,
was?
she's like, there's no Wawa up north.
Okay, so here, I'll tell the story. So we were going to Vernon, same as we did yesterday.
Yes.
This time we had Sarah and Alex with us.
Okay.
And we're driving, same thing, I'm driving. And we left a little later than we wanted to.
Okay.
So we decided to skip our usual morning
Yeah, we
Wawa
usually
trip
stop in the
at
morning.
Wawa
Before
by
you
his
head
house.
out of area.
So we skipped it. Now, in typical Master Dave fashion, he always finds ways to mix in the fact that we missed our usual Wawa stop into our conversations multiple times.
Man, I wouldn't have been
Oh,
this
yeah.
hungry if we had stopped at Wawa.
Yeah, no, exactly. He's like, oh, if we had stopped at Wawa, this wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So he mixed it in, and then I said, I could stop. Like, we can find a Wawa. Like, just find a Wawa. And then Sarah goes, I mean, we're too far north. I don't think there's going to be any Wawas around here, but there will be quick checks. There should be a quick check. And there was a quick check on our right. So I stopped. We go to the quick check, do a little bathroom break. He gets his tea. We get our stuff, get back on the same road.
Not a Wawa tea, though.
Not a Wawa tea. It's quick check tea. We drive maybe like another mile? Less than that.
Less than that.
Less than that. Down the road, there's a
Super
Wawa.
Wawa.
There's a Wawa right there.
Yep.
I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Right there.
Listen, what is their logo? It is a goose, right?
Yeah.
They can fly anywhere, just at their locations. I don't know. I was making up this horrible transition. But
okay.
so Wawa is expanding big time on the East Coast. So
Yeah, Wawa's everywhere.
They're all over.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
We saw both the Quick Check and the Wawa yesterday in the drive.
And that was the exact
Yeah,
same,
same
too.
one.
The exact same, too. We're like,
You should have taken a
"Here's the
picture
quick
and sent it this
check."
out.
There's the Wawa.
We did stop at the Wawa.
That one?
We stopped
yeah.
at the Wawa this time. Because we knew it was there now.
Yeah.
Did you take the survey? No.
No survey. No
Did
survey.
they even ask you about the
No.
survey?
No survey.
It was
Maybe
the
it's just-
first time I
maybe
got
you're just-
asked.
Yeah, maybe they just profiled you.
I dare you guys. Like that looks like someone who would definitely.
Maybe
sit
they're
down
like-
for the
That
survey.
looks like an
We like,
Italian.
is he Italian? We don't know. What is he? Let's find out. Give him the survey.
Exactly. He looks like he just wandered in here off of a boat, and I don't know how. See, survey this, sir.
But so
you have some
Crocs,
Croc-related
Crocs,
news, sir.
they do their EXP line, their experience line, which are the slightly pricier, like weird, like my trail
yes.
break ones came from there. They have a couple.
They're
of
more
different ones.
custom lines. Yep. Okay.
They're just different. They're more like experimental. I believe is the EXP means experimental.
Okay.
So it's their experimental lines. Yeah, that's what it was. They're called experimentals.
So did they
EXPs.
come out with something wild?
No. Yes. Yes and no. So their latest drop, the experimental lines, because usually they're all weird, different looking ones.
I want to see it. So I'm looking it up as you say.
Yeah, they'll open up right in the app for you.
Oh, you're doing
if
it?
you'd
Okay.
like. If
Always.
you would like.
You continue. I was going to do it so you can talk about it.
So, you have to do it in the app because then you just click over to experience.
Nice.
So you see all their.
Everyone download the Crocs app.
Okay, so they have all the
Shameless
different ones.
Free plug.
So
Focus on
these
free.
are
Okay.
traditional Crocs.
Oh, you
look-
just
they
showed
look
me
like
this.
it.
That's
They're
right.
exactly traditional Crocs.
Okay.
Except the outside, instead of being cross-light, is Vibram. You know, like Vibram 5-finger shoes.
Vibranium.
Vibram.
I got it.
Vibranium
So-
sold Crocs.
So
Exactly.
they
Their foot
are-
stomps are devastating.
They're rubber. they're the rubberized. So the soles are Vibram, like the rubberized ones.
Okay.
So, see, which means that they have better, pays homage to heritage with a design that features original details like the hand-hammered outside detailing. But because they're infused with the Vibram
Material.
Christie outsole,
Okay.
it gives you traction and durability. So, anybody that wears like regular Crocs knows, after
can
a couple
slide out
wears,
and
they
all.
start to rub down. And
Mm-hmm.
these won't do that because they're like a traditional sneaker type rubber.
Okay. Interesting.
So that's that.
But the inside is still
well,
cross-light.
what you put in your foot
Yeah,
is
yeah,
cross-light,
yeah.
but the outside is all the rubber material, so it's not going to wear down.
As quickly. Yeah.
Nowhere near as quickly. Yeah.
So now, do you think this is a strategy they're going to move forward to
I
in
don't-
a sneaker version of the
I
Croc?
don't know.
That could handle a little bit more of
Maybe.
a
But see,
terrain-based
like a
activity.
Vibram- Yeah, so it's like the bottoms are going to be way more.
What are they charging for them? Because the look is
Well,
Almost
there's-
like it
again,
needs-
all the experimentals are expensive, so it's $84,
okay.
$85.
They
really.
just came out.
But
that's
you're
why.
paying for like the Vibram. It has the Vibram logo
Yeah.
on
So now
it.
those look more like sneakers.
Well,
straight
these
up
are all
sneakers.
these are all their experimentals. So
Yeah.
I own what do I own? I own a couple of the experimentals.
Okay.
I own those.
Nice.
But
Oh,
in
Steve, they have the
yellow.
hybrid boot.
I noticed, yeah.
Yeah,
Boom.
they have a couple
Next
of them.
move. I like it.
No, I'm
Hybrid
sorry.
boot.
I own trail brakes in yellow.
Trail books. Okay.
These are my.
He just
these-
unboxed
And are
those.
those like their version of a actual sneaker for?
These are just their experimental line, so they do different things with them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm asking. Like, so what was it? Did we know what the
I don't-
thought process is for these specific ones?
The trail brake ones I got.
Yeah,
Trail, be able to move on them.
that's what I'm saying. Is it
like
simple
hike
as
with them a little bit.
they're naming
Yeah.
them for what
Yeah.
it's for?
I'm
Okay,
pretty
Yep.
sure.
nice.
These are the
Break
ones.
the
These are the
trail.
ones I like too, and everybody poo-poos them.
What are those? Have I seen those?
They don't look great.
Yeah,
What are they
Cross-
called?
That is a very high.
What are they called?
arch.
gallery
Wow.
tech.
The Gallery
That's a really
Tech.
high arch.
Yeah, they're cool looking. They're cool looking.
So, in other words, everybody that's watching, check out Crocs'
EXP.
EXP.
EX, like experimental
experimental line, where
They
they're
got some weird
testing out
ones.
new designs.
They got some weird ones. They're cool.
Do they have
though.
any fashionable ones? Like, and when I'm saying fashionable, like something that's not.
Hydra clog
Oh, is that
for ladies.
shiny
That's for
or
ladies.
what is that? No, it's not. It's for short people.
No, it's definitely for
short
ladies.
people.
Oh, that is a cool design, though.
It's yeah. Some
That
of
is
them,
exactly what I was
are
saying.
female or
Yeah.
male specific.
Nice.
Like the
You know what you should start doing? You
they have a
should-
low ballet.
You should start screen recording when you do this, so I can just put that video
That's
up
true.
here.
Oh, that's a great idea, Steve.
You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
great
That way-
idea.
Yeah,
Folks, we are constantly evolving the show.
because we just talked about so many.
Yeah,
Like, we're not going to remember what pictures to put up. So
just
like,
look.
just go look. Yeah, but
Yeah.
maybe next time, but we do
I'll
something
screen
like
grab-
that.
yeah,
We'll
I'll
screen
screen
record
record
it, and then we can put that video up, and you can follow along with us.
That is a great idea, Steve.
Yeah.
That is
Look
why
at me go, guys.
Steve's our tech guy.
Yeah.
No doubt. He's so good at it. Nice.
That's the yeah. I like them. So I'm tempted to get the vibrant ones though because like they won't wear down. Like I do things outside with.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
And you
Whatever.
would be the true testament, right? You're gonna like, let's see if it really lives up to the name and the hype. Because if in a month, and you can almost track it like
Well,
weekly. And
do
if
you
in
know
a
what I
month
mean
it
when I
starts
say
to
the
go
the
down.
vibrant five fingers? Do you remember the shoes, like the toe shoes? You saw all five toes. My buddy Scott had the vibrant five
I
fingers.
don't. I'm not familiar with them myself.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about because
Yeah.
you showed me them once.
Scott had them for forever.
Scott,
Oh,
I
okay.
never saw Scott wear them, but
Yeah,
you did
Scott
show
had
them
'em
to me
forever.
once.
Don't forget though, Scott and Dave go back.
Oh yeah,
When
oh
you
yeah.
were still in
Yeah.
diapers, so it could have been back then.
Maybe
Yeah.
could
Yeah,
have been.
could have been.
I mean, they didn't really come out though. We were out of college when they came out.
Oh, see, again, I don't know anything about these shoes.
Yeah.
They're not one that I've.
It was never.
used.
I
I've
never
seen
got them, but it was big in CrossFit communities for a little bit, and like, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So
Yeah, no, that I think that's neat that they have an entire experimental section and you could participate in the experiment.
Yeah.
It's like a way.
They're a
of,
little
like, be
pricey,
part of
but
it.
yeah.
Again, they're pricey because they know they're not going to sell a lot. So it's like here's the one.
Oh, so
you
true.
want it? If not, we're gonna.
I saw
throw it
I saw
away.
one of their experimental. I said, "Oh, those are cool looking." It's like a ballet flat for girls. It's like, oh, I mean,
Never mind.
they're not
$90.
that
No.
cool
I
looking.
think
Exactly.
Kelsey would like them.
Yeah, what are you
So, the other topic you had on there was the new Dragon Ball experience. Yeah, the new Xenoverse. You were gonna talk about.
Oh, I just put that on there because did we talk about it, or is that just in training where we talked about?
We did not talk about it. On the
No.
the year 1000, like the last Akira Toriyama project.
No, we didn't
for
talk
a video
about that.
game.
We didn't talk about that here.
Mike Shannon.
He
we were
mentioned
talking about
it,
it with Mike
yeah.
Shannon.
Yeah, we
I
didn't
should remember
mention
we sat and watched the trailer.
We did, yes.
And it turns out that was just Xenoverse 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a launch trailer. And we
Okay.
watched it one Thursday we were training. And they didn't give you any details. They just kind of showed the main character and like a small snippet trailer.
Okay.
But it still
And
looks good.
It was the last project Akira Toriyama worked on before he died. For video game.
based, okay.
Yeah. And it turns out it was Xenoverse 3. But people are like super pumped for it.
I mean, is there? Here's the thing. We have Xenoverse 2. I feel like they need to do something though with the stories because they kind of like just revisit the same stories over and over again, and they don't add too much to it. They do add the customization now, where you can make your own character, which is really cool. They added that to Xenoverse. Period to that, I think the entire experience.
Nice.
That's neat.
This is like where they time travel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're coming for, and I don't know about the third one, but the second
But this
one
one's
is
like
time travel.
year 1000. Like it's like 1,000 years after.
after.
Yeah.
But then is the entire time they're time traveling back again?
Well,
Yeah,
it is
so-
it is the time travel
Again.
type police thing. Bulma's
Yeah.
in it. But there's an all new character. You play as an all new character designed by Akira Toriyama.
Oh, okay.
So it's not.
So wait,
it's-
can you not customize it then?
I'm sure you can, but one of the main character we saw in the trailer.
So you mean more like the character's story is
Yeah.
designed by Akira?
well, no, he drew
in-
the character itself.
And in Xenoverse,
It-
in Xenoverse 2, you are your own character, but you can
Yeah.
swap with the story characters throughout the game a little bit. Yeah.
And wasn't it like it's not like a separate original story. You're just playing through the story of the show.
No,
it's
that's
alternate versions
it's
of the
alternate
stories.
versions of the story.
So like you'll go
Or
in-
you can change it.
It's not
you're trying to stop it from changing.
It's not the RPG you're thinking of where you're just playing the arc. That was Kakarot. That was Kakarot,
Yes.
where you actually just played
Yes.
the arcs.
This one, you're going through like pocket dimensions to get to
Something
these
changed.
worlds.
You got to fix something in the past, or something changed. in
So
the
like
past.
something in the villain is like trying to change the timeline or something, change what happened.
Yeah,
or
what
something
they
like that.
do,
You have to stop
they
it.
basically juice up the bad guy in those timelines to make them win instead of lose.
Oh,
and then
okay.
you're trying
okay.
to go in there
I'd like
and
to play-
course correct it a little bit.
I'd like to
Correct
play
it.
Xenoverse 3. I'd be very interested in playing that
But
for gaming in Crocs.
I'm always interested when it's
But the
the,
second one is good, and you can make your own character.
I'm always interested when it's like the
wondering-
last thing.
Yeah,
Like,
someone did.
It was like the last thing he touched his hand on. Like
Yeah.
the last anime he made was Daima. I always say it wrong. And then the last video game he had a touch in, like he drew the character design and
That's
like
awesome.
had input. Was this, and then that's it. Then
Isn't that
no more
crazy? I
Akira
know.
Toriyama stuff.
Isn't that crazy
This is it.
to think
this is the
about it?
last.
Yep. Because that's been our whole life. We've had him, right?
That's
Yeah.
the last thing he's
So-
touching. Well, you shared the article, the narrator.
Yeah,
for Dragon
this-
Ball.
for Spanish, French, and another. But they're big. Like it was basically their biggest demographic outside of English, and it was did all the
narration.
voice work for narration. Yeah, so
he
it's like
passed?
next time on
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z,
That guy-
he passed away.
Yeah.
But he was 90, and apparently still working. Right up until he
Yeah,
passed away.
I mean,
so.
yeah.
That's and I'm saying that's tough though because you're like, oh, it's voiceover work. What's so difficult about it? Well, the voice changes,
Yeah.
and the breathing struggles, and you're trying to keep up with the timing for some of these shows. So it was really cool that he was, participated up until he was 90, and it just stinks to say, okay, well now that voice that those communities are so used to hearing, like what we're used to
Yeah.
hearing in English, is not going to be available anymore.
Yeah.
Right. And
That
it's-
was one of the few animes I originally watched dubbed.
me too. I didn't want to wait for the other episodes, but the subs always came like 6 months later for some reason. It took a long, long time. For the
Yeah, I
subs to come out.
originally watched it dubbed. Mainly because I came to the United States when I was still like a kid, and before I was, really like watching things on my computer.
Yeah.
It was a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny because when Luca and I will watch a certain show, you can see that they'll it's like, why do they spend so much time repeating the last episode? And then Luca goes to me the other day. He goes, well, Dad, it's got to be because when you were younger, right? They were recapping from the week before.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have these stream things. And I already knew the answer, but it was good to see him kind of self-discover why there's like 2.5 minutes.
Well,
of
the
recap.
original and Dragon Ball Z was one of those ones where like they redid for the United States initially. They remember it had a different theme song.
Yeah.
They changed the entire opening. They made just a standard American opening that did not exist in the show.
Wow.
With like a rock music because they thought it
Yes.
would appeal more towards.
I think it worked. So good move.
Yeah.
Good move there.
And then they moved away from doing that. Like
I don't
imagine
know, I
they
thought it
just
sounded
moved
good.
away from like
Yeah, but in the dub, don't they also change the song? Like I remember the sub, like there was some songs in the tournament arc from Super that they're like the songs would be different.
no. And Super, they're all the same.
I don't remember.
Even
I don't
the
know.
lyrics?
I never looked into it. Yeah, I didn't even look into
Because
it.
I thought they changed the lyrics in the American. It was like they made it English lyrics.
Well, they do that, but it's generally
It's
like
the
a
same
good
song.
translation.
Yeah. It's
Well, I
just-
wonder.
This no. If the original Dragon Ball Z that aired on like Pix 11 or whatever it aired on was like they literally made a rock song that just kept saying "Dragon, Dragon,"
Yeah. Fight the
Dragon Ball Z.
Well, Shaggy Ball Z was made off of
and then
that.
it was like had a good
Dragon
guitar riff.
Ball Z, Z.
honestly,
it got you into it.
It was cooler than the Japanese theme song that they had at the time.
It's great.
Well, that's probably why it got so popular.
But
It's so good.
and then they never did it again. Then they just everything matches.
Well, they made not a spin-off, but they made a kickoff on YouTube called Shaggy Ball Z with the characters from Scooby Doo, and it was that intro that they
Shaggy
based it off.
Well, did you see? There's Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You ever see that
Well,
video?
have you seen?
'Cause it's in one of their
Have
movies.
you seen Shaggy versus a One Jump Man?
No.
Okay, so after this, you guys are going to see it. It is fantastic. It is fantastic. Also, have you seen Waluigi in Smash Brothers? Like him
Yes.
trying to get in? That whole thing, it was 3 separate videos they put into one, is fantastic also. It's all the same group. I think it's called Mashed is the
Yeah.
site that does it. They did a phenomenal job with it. But I'll let you guys see it after this. It's worth every second of watching it. It's so good. But it's crazy to see some of these finalities on people that have created these original content and now they're passing away. And
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of these major
Mm.
franchises that like kicked off. I mean, they're old. They just keep going.
And this is what we said, right? Like new content, truly new content.
Original
now
ideas
is
are
so
really hard to
rare.
come by.
So you're losing these original content creators, and now folks are relying so much on technology that you're like, wow, have we kind of stymied ourselves at original content?
Yeah.
Like almost out of original
I mean, I
content.
can't think of. There's been a couple of original ideas, I guess.
Well, I don't even want to say, forget ideas. You almost can't get completely
Yeah.
original ideas anymore. But even original approaches without a spin-off or a remake or whatever. Like we joked about the K-pop Demon Hunter piece because they had it. While the storylines weren't original, it was an original cartoon. Like it wasn't a spin-off of anything else. They're going to take that and they're going to
they're gonna bury it. It's going to be
they're
milked.
going to bury that pretty soon. So that really nice hype they had, they will have progressively lower hype until nobody wants to watch anymore. Yeah.
Well, it's because it becomes saturated where you're like, it's just too much. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's okay to have time. Now, the one thing I am looking forward to is the new Spaceballs movie.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah. And I like the trailer where he's like, we're not calling it A Search for Money. I went into the basement and I found the money. So, and then he did a picture of a money bag. He goes, no, this is called Spaceballs, the new one.
The new one. Yep.
Yeah. So I was like, that's already right and great. And they're bringing Rick Moranis back, which is
awesome that he's acting again.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites.
They're bringing the majority of the original cast that's still available, meaning John Candy passed away, so he can't be in it, obviously. And they're not trying to CGI him in there, thank God.
No.
But they have the original Lone Star and the girl that played the princess. They're back in it. And then obviously they'll have
Did you ever see Spaceballs?
I have.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Good.
I think I've only watched it once.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah, so good.
So I barely remember much about it. I know about the Schwartz and like it's.
I have it on DVD.
It's a combination of like a bunch of different stuff there.
Yeah, it has a lot of
Helmet.
different. Yeah, Darth Helmet is there. Darth Vader, and they have their version of the Emperor isn't even an emperor, right? He's just the head of the business.
The president.
Yeah, the president. Yeah. So it's really done well.
Yeah,
it's silly.
and they basically combined Luke Skywalker. There's no Luke Skywalker character. It's Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, basically slammed together. Into,
Yeah, so they combined a bunch of stuff, right? Like like it's like rings.
Yep.
For the lightsabers. Right?
Yep.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Yes. Yeah. And then it goes south, and he's like, "That never happens. I swear." It was good. Silly humor, and I liked it. So I'm looking forward to it. And
What
then
movie
what's his
should we
name?
watch?
The director. What's his name?
Spaceballs.
Rob
My
Reiner.
brain's
No, not Rob
sorry, my
Reiner.
brain's
I'm
fake.
sorry. Oh no! Why did I say Rob Reiner?
Yeah.
I know why I said Rob Reiner because I was just reading an article about the Princess Bride.
Oh yeah.
No, it was Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks. So he's supposed to also turn 100 next year.
Yeah.
So it's wild to see.
Mel
him
Brooks
in
has made
trailer.
some of the most ridiculous movies.
He's got the most, I would say, when you have fan following, but not like a cult following movies out there between, because he also did all of the medieval movies.
He did. Mel Brooks did. I mean, he was Blazing Saddles, wasn't
Blazing
he?
Saddles. Yep.
He's Blazing Saddles. He was Robin Hood Men in Tights.
That Robin Hood Men in Tights.
He was Spaceballs. He was
Come on, the one with the knight who gets his arms and legs cut off. That was him too.
He was. No, that was Monty Python.
Oh, Monty Python. Sorry,
Monty Python.
Right, that was Monty Python.
You're right.
I know exactly.
And
what
Monty
you're
Python
talking
and the
about.
Holy Grail. That's the movie.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, Mel Brooks did a bunch.
Yeah, no, and successful without a doubt. And I think he did a lot of consulting work when he stopped doing direct.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. I'll see Spaceballs. I mean, what I'll do is I will probably say we'll see it together, and then Steve and I will go see it without you. And then
that makes sense. I'll probably go at a time where my kids want to see it and not worry about you guys.
We'll take a picture.
Yeah,
we'll leave a space that I can edit Nick into.
Yeah, we'll
I'll put it
and then we'll make an excuse
we'll
like
do the Rob at the wedding
It'll
picture.
be that picture for the wedding. He'll be behind us going like.
Then we'll make an excuse that like, oh, sorry, we just it's the only time we had available. We couldn't work a schedule, even though we didn't talk to you about a schedule.
To go see it at this time. Steve, you don't have kids. I mean, they just wanted to go see it at this time.
We didn't even
Yep.
we didn't even consult you with our schedule, not knowing if we could make it or not. But
I think it was really successful, especially when it came to Mario. By the way, have you guys seen it yet?
No.
No, that's good.
No.
Nice. Way to delay it. Way to take your time. You guys should have went out there already. But
Wow.
you did finish seeing Stranger Things, you said, so that's good.
I have finished Stranger Things.
Okay.
It is
So
done.
finally, folks, I got to ask him, what did you think about the ending?
I thought it was good.
Okay.
I have no. I mean,
Not a complaint, just your view on.
I'm happy I watched it kind of later when all like
The
the
hype had died down.
hype had died down because then I could just appreciate it for what it was. I thought it was well done. I thought it was a good ending. I did not have a gripe with it.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I didn't have a gripe with it. I mean, a little more closure on what happened to certain people, but would have been nice.
So
but-
how do you think?
But I'm fine with it. I like the kind of open endedness of like when he's kind of telling the tale and you don't know if it's what's happened or not.
Well,
I'm like, okay.
So did you after you watched it? Did you go down any rabbit holes to see like what other people thought on it or no?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So, and I think that was my favorite part. My favorite part was all the different opinions on what they think happened.
Yeah.
Which is why the ending was successful, right? Because it doesn't have such a finite ending, even though that gets over. Like we're done with it, but you're allowed to imagine what's next.
Yeah.
Like the ending was very. It's all spoilers because I'm going to talk about it. Was very Marvel related, right? You have the main cast who barely can get through, a demi-dog and a demigorgon fighting the giant spider demon, whatever. So that was somewhat sure, okay, whatever. But then at the end, when they're transitioning to his the main character's kind of view of the end, right? Because they kind of did it through his viewpoint. Which
Yeah,
makes
but
sense
he's
'cause they started
a
with
dungeon
him.
master.
Yep.
And he's doing D&D.
If you higher the volume in your radio, when he has that flashback of the speakers at the graduation, there is a voice behind it that makes a comment that has nothing related to the scene that could make you think this is a Matrix moment and they're actually all captured and still within Vecna's control. Which would explain why they did all these unbelievably over the top things, knowing it's that kind of a fiction show anyway. But I'm saying, how do we keep you appeased? Well, we make you feel like you want to, make you feel like you're having a somewhat happy ending. And
See, I just took it as exactly the way he described it.
but they put it in there, as I'm saying, like they put those little drops in there to make.
Did they
you,
though? I have to go back because people were like inventing things
No,
too.
no,
where,
no.
like, if you actually went back and looked, it didn't.
Because sometimes someone will show you something, but then you're like, wait a minute, they edited that in there. Like that's not in the original. But then sometimes it is. Like so if you go, I'm gonna go a different direction. But you go to Little Mermaid in for Disney, and they had Donald, Mickey, and Goofy in. And they were really there.
They were really there,
right?
yeah.
Which was really cool. But you're like, oh wait, there's no way they were there. Yes, that is. If you freeze frame it, they're there. And same thing here. Like so that voice under the speaker when he has that less than a second flashback and you see it, there is a voice. Then I forgot what it says now, but it basically makes a comment that's like, oh wait, these guys are under the influence of the Vecna character still.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying is what it does is it gives you make your own ending from it, is what they did. They really left it there where you can consider your own ending.
And then they came out with a 3D animated show with the same
Well,
characters.
They did come out with it.
We haven't watched that yet. But
I haven't watched it
supposed
yet
to be
either.
in the middle, like in
Yeah, that's supposed to be
between
in the-
seasons.
Supposed to be like filling in seasons or something. Like I was
Yeah.
like, why are
Yeah,
you
no,
doing that?
it's in the.
You just finished the story with
It's
these
in the
characters.
gap.
No, but what's good is it isn't like a post story. It's
No,
a filler.
It's, yeah, with
Yeah.
Which is good.
It's to
Like you
elaborate.
said, you weren't going to go further with it than leave it. Now they are talking about spinoffs though.
Yes.
And one of the spinoffs is named after the city that the show was initially based off of.
Well, they mentioned it. They
Yes, he
mentioned
mentioned
it
in the restaurant.
He mentions going there.
Yes, for his new
In
job.
the restaurant, which is what it's
spin-off
a
would be.
conspiracy theory that the whole show actually was
based off of,
on.
yes.
Which is a real
Place.
conspiracy theory, a real place, a real conspiracy.
But I love that even if they do no spinoff, they paid homage to what it was based off of.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. If they do no spinoff at all, they did that. And if they do, what a great lead in. And then there was also the spinoff discussion for the older kids on the roof.
Yeah.
When they're like, we'll stay at my uncle's house in the city. And
Yep.
he goes, oh, does he have a boiler room? Like they're building a whole nother story at that section of the movie too.
Yeah. Yep.
So that makes you think they're not under any influence. The story continued or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I said, you can go a lot of different directions with it.
I liked it. I thought it was well done. It reminded me of, I hate to say it, but like Scrubs. Did you ever watch Scrubs?
Yes, but I never saw it like straight through.
So Scrubs is an amazing show. Pretend a ninth season doesn't exist.
Is that their final season, the 9th season?
Yeah, but it was terrible.
Okay.
It wasn't even the same show. It was supposed to be like a different. It was bad.
Got it.
And
Okay.
they just did a revival of Scrubs on
good.
Disney Plus. I've watched the first episode. It's okay.
Okay.
It's all right.
Same characters or
Same characters.
Okay.
It's all right so far. It's all right. But
no original content?
but at the eighth season, the main character always has these like he
Talks
gets
to
lost in
himself.
his imagination
Yes.
and he pictures things. So the very last thing, spoilers, because we've been over forever. He's walking into the hospital and he's seeing all the potentials of like what the future might look like. Him getting married and all these celebrations. And so like you just assume that this is what actually happened.
Okay.
They do a good job of like pulling down like a screen and like playing like an old movie of like
What
an
he
old
thinks
home
happens
movie of
next,
what
yeah.
right. And then that's kind of how the show ends. So you're left to kind of decide whether you think that's what's actually going to happen. Or
That's just what he is.
right.
Wishful thinking. Yeah.
And then they came out with another season after that. It was terrible.
And it ruined it,
Yeah, it was terrible. It had nothing to do with anything. It was just literally just like a different show.
just like Seinfeld.
but
It
you're
was-
like,
yeah.
if they had just ended. So most Scrubs fans pretend it ends
Hey.
there. And that was kind of how this ending was for me. It was like, oh, they kind of left it like, well, you decide. This is potentially what happened.
But will they do what Scrubs did, and what Naruto
probably.
did, and what Bleach
Oh.
did, and what all these shows did, where they
Money.
Money, money, money,
money,
money.
money,
You know
money,
what?
money,
That was a
money.
perfect ending. But
Money.
for the nominal revenue fee of whatever we can
But
get
they do
out
with
of this
everything.
thing.
It's the same with DLCs. It's the same with like if there is still a cow to be milked,
Yes.
they will milk that cow.
They will milk that money cow. Yeah, they're going to
It
most
never
likely
ends.
do something. So there are certain points where you have to just stop and be like, no, I'm going to enjoy what it was.
Yeah. Well, that's what
let it go.
there are points where you have to go. All right, I'm gonna pretend it ended there, and I don't need to know anymore.
And I feel like Stranger Things was one of those things you were never going to make everybody happy because there's
No.
so many. They did such a good job at leaving the plot open for so many things at all times that when you do that, the negative challenge is you can't bring it to a unified, agreed upon closing because everybody has their own. Which is
You
what
can't do-
D&D is.
yeah,
D&D is.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own view of the end.
Yep.
Yep.
You can't end any which way you know.
Yeah, you can't do anything any which way.
We'll
you want.
see.
Speaking
We'll
of
see.
which, Luca now, I told you, we mentioned this the other day, is now running campaigns with Heroes Quest, but he's running them like D&D with, with the Dursteins and one of his other friends.
You know, we're still waiting on this Heroes Quest game that Nick promised us, right?
You mean that shelf full of
Yeah,
stuff over
we're
there?
so-
We
still
still.
waiting
I
on
mean,
this.
weren't we still gonna do a D&D? We did a campaign too.
Well,
for
I
that,
mean,
you
are we
don't.
trying to do a whole campaign? Our schedules are crazy.
I know.
We need to do.
I know.
It's got to always be one dayers, unfortunately.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
be. Even
Either
though the
that or we like
campaigns-
try to
One-offs.
Either that or we try if we're gonna do something, we have a set amount of sessions we're gonna do, and we just say,
Yeah.
all right, like we say, all right, we're gonna do a 4-part story, and we're gonna try to get to it at least once a month, you know, or something
Yeah.
like that. But that might be feasible.
That's the closest to
the
doable
best we
you're
could
going to
do.
get.
Too much work.
It just, I was just going to say, it's just committing what day you're going to commit, right? Because Sundays are a very difficult day. It's the only day I have that I don't always have something. Every other day of the week.
Sundays,
Sundays,
well, that's the same.
That's the
Sundays,
same.
Sundays
like,
are always our days where we got
Yeah.
nothing going on.
Like,
Sundays
well,
are-
nothing going on.
Some-
But,
well,
no
like-
work.
yep.
Just
I
you
have-
figure
play.
Monday and Tuesdays swim,
One
Boy
day.
Scouts. Wednesdays are open day, but the kids catch up on work.
yeah.
Thursday and Friday.
Well,
and Saturday.
Sundays-
only leave Sundays for things like family time.
Well,
and
Sunday's
going
the only
places,
day
yeah.
that we have
So
an
that's why it's
entire
hard to do
day.
stuff.
I'm
where
not saying
it's-
impossible, but just
No, but Sundays, it's like Sundays are the only day where it's like literally the only day where Kelsey and I are together with Declan
Yep.
The whole day.
the whole day.
Except for
Because
today.
Saturdays,
Which we talked through.
right? But like Saturdays, I'm at work.
Yep.
So like that
For the first whole half of the day.
half of the day.
And honestly, it's one of the nice things about having the kids old enough to assist with me. At least they're
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I mean, we're not hanging out, but at least we are. We're
No,
still
you
doing
are.
things
You're doing
together.
something together.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. So,
But like for like my wife,
but when
me,
they're younger, you're not
and-
doing that. Yeah.
right, and like to have both parents together, you know.
100%. Yeah, but that, again, I totally get it. Especially when he's so little, because
Yeah.
you can't just kind of plop him everywhere. You got to entertain him.
Right,
take care of
right,
him,
and it shouldn't always be like Declan and Mom. Okay,
and
now
Dad.
that's out. Now
Yeah.
Declan and Dad, and there's never Declan,
Yeah.
Mom, and Dad.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
you want the family together. So
And my other cousin now has a new job, so the hours were difficult. Where now he's working, I think it's 9 to 7, but it's again his kids are young, so it's right when they're up. He gets to spend like about an hour, and then hopefully catch them before bed.
Yeah.
But the entire week he basically misses them because his hours are in the middle of the day, basically.
yeah, you play that game. I
So,
mean, that's just how it goes.
I'm gonna try to set
but
something up.
what's kind of cool, I think, with this
Send out a
this
mass
generation.
text invite.
Yeah, we could think about it.
I'll
I like
think
it.
of something.
I think with this generation, which I like, and it's still challenging, is what COVID gave a lot of people was, man, I could still make money, I can still be good at work, and I can still balance a relationship with my family.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be one person's committed to work and one person's committed to family, which
Right.
has even been difficult now. It's two people committed to work.
Yeah, good luck.
nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, there's a chance here for me to experience family and work. And I know a lot of companies are dialing that back. I don't think it's the smartest idea. I also don't think it's the most comfortable idea. You're going to say, oh, work doesn't have to be comfortable. It is, because 70% of your life or more is your commitment to your jobs or job. Why, if the job can get done well and still earn revenue and still earn a positive customer experience, by the way, you get your employees the ability to balance a life within it. I don't know why you wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
I don't know why you
yeah,
wouldn't do
exactly.
that.
You have happier employees.
100%.
Work would get better.
100%. And if you can do it in a secure way where you use VPN and other items to keep it safe, if it's a IT based job, I don't know what the job is. There's a whole bunch of different variations. Why not research that option
Or just AI.
and let your team do it? Yeah, don't AI.
AI overlords.
Don't do that, please.
And then we all just live off the
Whatever they leave us.
whatever they let us
Whatever
have.
they leave us.
We were all
Listen.
nothing.
I was in the most
we will love it.
interesting setup yesterday, or no, Friday, Thursday. I'm sorry, Thursday.
Which
And
day was it, Nick?
It was Thursday.
We're losing Stevie's fading.
And no. So
I'm
this
still
is
here. I
fading.
still have anything
so
really
we
to add to the
do,
conversation.
and I know you guys do this too, where you do like a role play opportunity with the phones. Like when someone's calling you on the phone,
Yeah.
How do you
Yes.
make that phone call?
Yeah.
So we introduced a new AI coach that
so it does the
you-
role play for you.
and it's really weird because you can put the difficulty of the client.
Ah.
So how much pushback are they going to give
Right,
you?
right.
What is
right.
this general scenario? And it
not
takes
bad.
time because the tech teams have to build out the scenario.
Yeah,
options.
but it's a language
you
model.
Talk,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It talks back to you.
Of course.
And the guy was very daring who was doing the demo because he took one of the harder ones. And it was like, and we've all been there, the one-liner response. How are you today? Good. Yeah, I'm calling on behalf of whatever. I'd love to talk to you about. Why are you calling me? What is this about? Everything's fine. I'm good. You don't have to call me back. I'll call you if I need something. And that's a real conversation you
Yeah.
can have
It could
with
happen,
a
yeah.
business owner that wants nothing to do with this conversation and wants to move right back to their day. And it's like, how do you handle it? How do you not lose your temper? How do you not lose your patience? How do you stay on focus, understanding you're there for them? And you may have to make 3-4 calls before they're even willing to talk to you because you have to show your value, right? I'm really here for you. I really want to show you proactively where I bring things to you. But it was
People call the school
really
like
funny.
that. I just hang up on them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, I am not interested. Do not call me again. Click.
And guess what? That's a real huge challenge.
And then he'll call back,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, "What didn't you understand about the first time?"
So
Click.
let me ask you something, because this happened to me the first time.
Leave me alone.
2 weeks ago. Have you gotten the AI call yet, where companies are now using
Yeah.
AI managers to call you?
Oh, yeah.
And based on your responses, you don't even know if it's an AI. Honestly, it sounds real good. Like, hey, Steve, this is Nick. How are you doing today? Oh, good. Listen, I just wanted to ask if you had any questions on, and if you answer in a certain
Yeah.
series of answers, let me contact you with one of our more experienced agents, because it seems
Yeah.
like you might have some questions. And the whole time you were talking to an AI.
I haven't gotten
Yep.
that.
Oh,
You know
I
what
just got one.
you know what I get a lot now.
And I knew it was an AI because I can tell the intro, so I wanted to see what it did.
You
And I
know,
kept on
you
like,
know what
oh,
I
let
get a
me-
lot now,
And then I just
which
hung up.
which annoys me, but all the smartphones do it. The you call, right? So we'll get a lead, we'll call, and it's all the smartphones have it now. With see, he knows exactly what to. So it'll go, you'll call, and then it'll be a robotic voice going, "Please state your name and your reason for calling, and we'll see if this person is available." And you're
Yes.
Why?
like,
And you can't
then
shut
they-
that feature off.
No.
It does it on
Like-
its own.
You can shut it off.
Oh, you can?
Well, you can shut off on your phone.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Shut
I
off
didn't even
somebody.
know.
But like, why do you?
But it doesn't happen all the time. Only for non-regular calls. So if it's a
There's
regular
settings
call,
you can go. There's settings you can go in
Yeah.
and manage what because it also has an on hold feature. So like if you're on hold, you can
it'll respond for you a certain way.
it'll if somebody puts you on hold and
Yeah.
you have the music going, and you're like so instead of sitting and listening, it will you can basically hang up, you do your own thing, and then the phone itself will let you know when you're back. Oh, the call's back. Okay, and you go right back.
Oh
on.
wow.
Oh yeah, your phone will do it. It's a setting in your.
I knew that
cool.
because I had a coworker call me
pretty
and
cool.
did that. Yeah, I had
But-
a coworker call me.
but
Goes, "Do you have a
it's-
secretary, a digital secretary?" I'm like, why? He goes, "It asked me why I was calling you and what my name was."
Yeah.
And then it recorded it.
Yep.
I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it's a new phone feature. I didn't know about it."
Yeah, you can play with it in settings, but it's like so annoying because I'm like, because just let me talk to the person because they're like,
Yeah,
oh,
for real.
okay, I'll call back. Like,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
Get you on the line.
Exactly. Like they'll look at it and they'll be like, "Who the heck is Steve from Paul Prendergast Karate?" Like, what
Yeah.
Like, because they maybe filled out our advertisement, but they might have missed what the name of the school was. Like, they
100%,
might not
it
have
happens
seen
all the
that.
time.
Well, every time I call somebody that fills out online, they're like, it's like a 2-minute process of like, you filled that online,
No.
karate. Oh yeah, like it's like, oh come on.
Okay. But you know what? You do that in the heat of the moment,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you get back to your day and you forget you even did it.
Well, it's also, I will say, on the advertisement, it doesn't say anything about us giving them a call either. They're not expecting us to
No,
give
I
them a call.
know.
They have no idea that we're going to be calling them. They just think they're going to be getting
Well, when they
a
hit
voucher.
submit, I wonder if there's a way after they hit submit for it to say expect a call within the next 48 hours or so.
It probably is, but I just don't know how the marketing.
Like, because you know how they'll say like thank you.
Yeah.
You can usually customize that thank you to say thank
I
you.
don't.
We'll read
That's
it
yeah,
on the
to you.
Facebook
I don't know
marketing
what.
people.
Yeah, that's them. I don't know
That's
what
Master
they do.
Paul would have to ask him.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
it's just interesting that that's the new AI twist of like, now I got to talk to some digital assistant before I can actually get to
And
a
then the
person.
person has to
we had a
want to
call.
pick up the phone about
we,
it.
We were on a call where the team was asking for that feature, and I'm like, folks, you know that's half of your job is getting the client on the phone, talking to them, building their interest, and understanding your value. If you want that part to go to the AI, then what are you?
Then what are you being paid
building?
for?
I just
Yeah.
don't understand
like
why.
you could do that part of the job.
I just don't understand. Like, I don't know a single solitary person that is like, oh, thank God I have to talk to this digital person before I get a real person.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody.
Like, because you call and you're like if I have to call Comcast, or if I
here
have
we
to
go
call,
to the prompts.
you're like,
Please
operator,
press 1.
operator, representative, like you're like,
And you're like, what version of representative do I have to say? Person
But,
there,
like-
live being,
right?
partner
But all
on the
it
crime.
does,
I don't know, somebody.
All it does is take the patience I have reserved for this call.
Heartbeat individual.
But what it does is it takes the patience I had reserved for this call.
Yeah,
so that
I
by
know.
the time I actually get to a human being, I have used all
You're
my
already at a
patience.
7.
Right.
You were
so
at a
like,
4 when you called
Right.
in.
So now I'm already lit up because I had to talk to 6 different computers before I got to you.
Oh my god.
So like now you're hyped up, and now you have to talk to me.
and then
like-
the moment you answer the phone, you have to validate who you are and go through the story. And you're like, dude,
I just did
already
this.
did the story 3
Right,
times.
Right. And like the rare company where you just get like that southern lady that's just like, well, how you doing, darling? Right off the bat, I'm like,
Now better.
Never
Already
have a
better.
problem. I never have a problem. But if I have to go through 6 computers to get to that person, how's your day, dear? Not good. Let me
Yeah,
tell you what's going
exactly.
on. Like because I went through. the
I'll tell you,
computers.
I called, and this will be a little bit of a free pitch for them. So Aptiv does my, they'll do my spray for like insects throughout the year, and the guy that came in basically came and told Nicole I wasn't home, and said, hey, by the way, do you want the mosquito service within your spray? And she's like, I'm confused. We have that. Like that's the major reason why we
That's
use you guys.
why most people get.
Well, I was like, that is the reason I even signed up with you guys. I
Like, what have you
literally
been spraying
replaced-
then?
Well, I literally replaced Mosquito Authority with you guys. So Nicole tells me, because I wasn't home at the time, and I said, I'm going to call them tomorrow. Don't worry about it. So I call them up, and it was a direct number. The person picked up, and it was.
so
and
appreciative.
she was like, hi, this is so-and-so. I'm like, oh, I wasn't expecting it. I'm like, hey. And I go through my scenario, and she goes, I said, I switched to you guys for this specific thing. She goes, it has been in there. it looks like the company made a change and now they charge a separate amount if you wanted it, whatever. I said, okay, so I'm just gonna let you know. It's the only reason I switched. If you guys start charging me for the only reason I switched, I'm gonna shop you the moment I hang up the phone.
Right.
That I'm just letting you know. I'm being honest with you. And she goes, I'm gonna take care of all of it. And she gets off the phone for a second, puts me on hold, and comes back, gives me a discount on my total what I'm currently
Right.
paying, and says I put a note. That's the mosquito piece is permanently in there, but I got to talk to someone.
Yeah,
she heard
it's
me.
just- it's
She
just-
could have said,
It's just easier to
"Do what you got
resolve
to do."
things.
But, you know,
Anytime we need something resolved, you always have to end up with the
person.
representative. It's like I don't understand why these companies don't get that, but whatever.
I understand it from a get to the right representative when
Yeah.
you're a very large company, you have multiple
Yeah.
departments. But I don't want it to try to resolve it. For like, tell
No.
me your problem. No, give me the prompts on what your departments are, so I can get to the right one, like
Yeah.
equipment and
And then have
service
an
and
actual
IT.
person answer when you get
That's
there.
it. Yep.
But yeah, well, I mean, America though, our AI adoption rate is not. I think we're 38%.
And that's still too fast. But yes.
Yeah,
I
but
get it.
China's like 70-something% or higher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Over there, they're
Like
gonna go
the
crazy.
adoption
with it.
rate for it is like we're still somewhat
Yeah.
resistant because there's still old bald guys like us that are
I
like,
know.
I don't want
wanna
to talk
do
to a
that.
computer.
Give
Give me
me
a
ki-
person.
Yeah, where's my cash payout, please? Just cash. I just want cash. No credit cards.
Yeah.
All that stuff. But even though we're huge users of all of it, it's
I don't carry cash.
at the end. Oh
Carry
no,
some?
I still do both.
I have
Always.
some on me,
still do
but
both.
I'm more a card guy.
yeah,
always have been.
Listen, most of the population is up that direction, and I am too. But I have not always been like that. And again, it's because I came from a cash business, so
Yep,
it's in
yep,
my
yep, yep.
background.
I understand.
And I also see the value of cash
Nick
from
also
a
used to carry
control's perspective.
a satchel, like
coin
a
purse.
little coin purse on his.
Well, I used to write all my notes on a scroll. So anyway, whatever. It is.
It
what
wasn't
it
the
is.
stone tablet.
No, I just missed that era.
He played with the balloons.
We did. I just missed the Flintstones car, era. Oh, so did you ever see? So speaking of that, weird transition, but now we're doing it right now. That the Flintstones and the Jetsons
I see this
happened at
theory.
the same time.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I love that theory.
Yeah.
The Jets.
That's what made the crossover
Flintstones
viable.
Are basically the folks that survived on Earth,
Yes.
and the Jetsons are the elites escaping
Yep.
what they considered was the end of the Earth.
What? Yeah.
And then
one might consider the
Loved it.
Jetsons like the.
the elite people that made it to space to a.
If you're a One Piece fan, we have
Okay.
a name
Oh.
for them.
Oh, you do?
Celestial Dragons.
Oh no, is that they're considered their elite?
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
They're
not there yet.
actual
So you
dragons,
haven't,
though.
even
Yeah.
seen that yet.
But it was such a cool theory. I was watching, and then I read a little bit on it, and I'm like, that explains the crossover.
So which one
That
of the
explains
which one of the
crossover.
Logan Paul? Was it Logan Paul?
Depends on what we're about to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it was Logan Paul. Just bought.
One of them is a WWE wrestler, and one of them is a boxer.
One of them just spent
Former boxer.
a bunch of money to buy the first edition
If it's a Pokemon
Dragon
card,
Ball
it's
Z
It's
and
Logan.
a first
yeah, he does
and
all
a
that
first
stuff. Logan does
edition One Piece manga. They're not cards. They bought the manga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
but
a
Logan
collector.
still does
He's the
that
collector.
memorabilia.
He's a
stuff
collector,
like that,
but
yeah.
it was like, but fans
Jake
were
used to
like,
do that.
"You've never, nothing about One Piece." So they started dressing up as a celestial dragon, like the ultra elite that are basically like the
They
people
dressed up
everybody hates.
themselves at it.
They they photoshopped him.
Oh, as
a
that.
celestial dragon. Like
that made more
the
sense.
Paul
making
brother.
him that, yeah.
You're like, he's getting
Listen,
roasted by all the.
And you know what? He loves
doesn't
it.
care.
He loves it because it's more attention.
Oh
He's-
yeah,
that's
of
all he
course,
wants, yeah.
of course.
I mean, even in his character in wrestling, he's the bad guy. He's fine with it. He's-
Right, because he did that because
But
then you
he
watch
could
him on
not
his-
get cheered.
yeah, and then you watch him on his podcast, and he's fine. Right? He's just a regular dude on this podcast. So
Yeah, for
well.
the
Yeah.
most part.
I don't watch him on his podcast.
I don't either,
I don't
but I
either.
see clips of it, and usually it's just no different than any other podcast. It's just kind of sit down chatting.
Yeah, it's just
with
the host
guy with
asking questions of the guest.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Pretty standard. Yeah,
All right, well,
Cool.
I'm comfort mode.
I'm satisfied.
let's do it.
All right, let's kick this Croc the comfort modes.
Be kicking it.
Take it.
I've been Dave.
Oh, the
Still
screen-
Nick.
The screen has died.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Yeah, that's the screen's letting us know. If you have not already, please make sure you follow us on Instagram and on TikTok at Kickin and Crocs, KICKIN.in.Crocs.
CROCS.
The best.
Subscribe to us on YouTube because we're almost at 1,000 subscribers.
Get us there.
We're
Yes.
10 toes away.
Do it. Get us
We're
there.
not.
Come on,
We're
come on, come on,
8.
come on, come on. Get
8
us there.
toes away.
Said that.
Wow, so close. Come
Comment
on,
below
folks.
if you have any opinions on any of the things that we talked about in this episode. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And if you're listening on audio only, then please, you should leave us
8 subscribers.
That's right.
Done.
I mean, yeah, the audio. If you're listening on audio only and you haven't watched the video versions,
Kick over to YouTube.
get on over there.
Get some subscribers.
Help
bring
us
them
out
with you.
here.
Bring your friends. Thank you guys for all you do. 5 stars or more. Infinite stars really should be the amount. Go.
Yep.
All right.
Until next time, I've been Steve.
Whatever always Dave? Still Dave? Whichever one it is.
Can't take them both. Pick one.
I don't remember which one it is.
So
Still
just pick
Dave.
one.
I'm going to say still Dave.
Always Nick.
They flipped it.
See, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, they flipped
I
it.
really
I'm
can't. He
still-
thinks it's a
I'm still-
bit. I
No,
really
no.
don't remember which one I say.
It's the
You
Alzheimer's
used
kicking
to
in.
say it every episode.
Well, no, he said it's not a bit. I just don't remember which one I said.
We're gonna have
used
to
to
go
say it
back.
every
I
episode.
know, but
How
then
do
we
you not
started
remember?
because then we started flipping
To
it.
annoy you, we
But
flipped
that
it,
was
and then
you
we-
that
And
started
now I
that.
can't remember.
You did this to yourself.
And now I can't remember what the original was.
His own comedy
You did this
routine
to yourself.
backfired.
I don't know which one I said.
We're gonna have to go back like 20 episodes and see what the original is.
I
Dave.
know. I remember what it was. He used to
I can't
say
trust him.
always. I'll go look up the clips. Then I'll
Trust
show him.
AI.
I will look up the clips. I will show him to show the proof. He used to say always Dave. He would say still Nick.
that
And
what
then
I
I
just
would
said?
say no, you didn't. You said still Dave.
And I said always. Yeah.
Did we? Okay.
Just now, yes. 2 minutes ago, yes.
Folks, it's getting hard being the young one here. It really is. It's getting hard. If you ain't crocking, you ain't rocking.
Well, it's tough because we're carrying the rest of the shows.
Bottom of my Crocs. Love you.
Buonanotte a tutti, even though it's not nighttime. But go ahead.
Wait, what was the other version?
Buonanotte means good night.
No, I
Yes,
know,
yeah,
but what would you say?
You said the other version for daytime. I
Could you
remember.
say? Well, yeah. What is?
Oh, buongiorno a tutti.
There you go.
There we
Perfect.
go.
What about? Was that? That's good morning though.
Yeah, but it also could
What-
mean like good day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
good-
but
like good
buongiorno means
afternoon.
good day. Yeah.
Yep.
Or like
Yeah,
overall.
not good afternoon. It's overall for
Yeah,
you.
overall.
What
for
about
day.
what? Good afternoon.
Buon pomeriggio, but I
Oh,
don't
that
really
sounds
say
cooler.
Oh, there you go.
Buon pomeriggio.
Buono mangiaja.
What he just said. You stay kicking, internet.
Interesting people while styling while we run. It's kicking in Crocs. We're kicking in Crocs.